What?
Oh,
Continue.
Wait.
yes. You slow down there, buddy. Your mic can't handle that high of sounds.
Alright. I guess, okay. 3, 2, 1. Heyo! Derp here, and today we're on the second episode of Derpiology. And I'm back here with my co-host, Faye.
Yeah. That's me.
Okay, and today we have two special guest stars on our very second episode. Gav, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi. It's so great to be here on the second episode.
Mhm.
Definitely. So
Definitely.
great. The second
Definitely
episode
not the
recorded.
first.
Yes.
And also today we have our very dear friend, Jexery.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
These two boys are known as professional zoologists.
Wait.
Yes.
What are you?
Oh no.
I continue.
Oh god.
They come from Africa, and
No,
today
no,
we
Wait,
also-
no, they're not.
So
They're not
actually,
from Africa.
I
I'm
know
gonna-
a lot about cats.
Yeah.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
but Gaff and
I-
Jexery are both Texans, so
I
that's
know
They are
about dogs and
Texan
cats,
boys.
and I'm a college student.
yeah.
All right. Anyways, today in our second episode,
This is our second episode, Derp. Why did you
Indeed.
mess that up,
It is the
man?
second.
Yeah,
It is the
it-
second.
it
Yes,
is the
indeed.
second
It's the
episode.
second
it
episode.
is the second episode. There's a lot of people here in our second episode.
Because we have just so
Um,
many friends, because we're so incredibly social.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know.
y'all are so popular.
I know, exactly.
Wow.
All right. Well, to get started, today we need to learn how to spell our animal's name. So I need you guys to repeat the letter after I say the letter so we all know how to spell it.
All
Okay?
right. Oh, A.
Hey,
All right. A.
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 R.
R.
D.
D.
W.
W.
W? I thought.
No.
Wait, isn't it? Oh. Oh yeah.
L.
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 F.
F.
Derp, you said A
Yay!
3 times
For
there.
a second there, I thought you
Hey.
were spelling Aardvark, so I was like, wait, W.
No, we're at Aardwolf. This is
Aardwolf.
Aardwolf.
Ah,
Last
yes.
episode was Aardvark. Okay?
Yes.
Of
that's
course,
true.
of course.
That was a pretty
You
good
should know
episode. I
that. You
really
listened
enjoyed
to
watching
it.
Yes, I did. I
mean, listen.
see that.
It's the only reason you're here. Because you loved it so much. All
Yeah.
right, guys, I think it's time for us to describe this animal. Individually, we'll all try to describe one feature of it. Jaxery, can you describe what its head looks like?
Why did you go after me first? It's like a triangle, as most animals' heads are. That's what I'm guessing.
That's it?
Wait, so it's wait,
it's just a
Derp.
triangle.
It's an
with, like,
Aardwolf, right?
ears.
Oh yes, a triangle.
Okay, I'll just describe it.
What is
The Aardwolf. Just scrap that idea. This is the podcast where we try out things when we're not ready.
We're not ready. Wait, Derp, what is the actual animal's like spelling? Like,
Derp, can I just pull that up on Wikipedia?
No. Okay,
I'm already
Aardwolf.
looking at it.
Me too.
Aardwolf is
Yes,
spelled
it
as
is.
AARDWOLF.
okay,
That is
so
how
I
we
know
spell
what.
Aardwolf.
All right, that's a cute boy.
That is a cute boy.
Okay.
Just checking.
I will try to describe it to our listeners.
All right.
It is a
Actually-
zebra-looking type of a hyena. It has brown and black stripes coming down. It has a face of a doggy or a fox.
A
almost.
donkey?
It looks like
And
a
it has-
hyena face.
And it has a big, fluffy, fat tail. It's really, really adorable, and it's
It
really,
is. It's really
small.
cute.
It's small,
Yeah.
medium size.
Look at this. I found like a baby version of it.
Wait, really? I need to
Yeah.
see this.
I'll pull
Here.
up the pictures in the Discord for the visual viewers to see, the visual listeners.
What the Discord said, it's over 4,000
But
characters.
they're very pretty, kind of like fox-like creatures. They're just brown colored with very pretty, very distinctive black stripes. Not too many though, like a zebra. Very like, what do you call it? Very separated stripes, but it's very pretty. And yeah, like Derp said before, they're kind of hyena-looking. Very big ears, and they look really cute. They have a little bit of this fox snout. But yeah, they're very pretty. They also have quite lanky legs. But I'll pull up some pictures the people are sending in the Discord.
But the people can't see the pictures.
Oh, well, they can. Because I can do a snip and clip. Here you have our first boy.
Yeah, let me
There's
show
a
you.
lot of
Okay, I
editing
got
on
it.
my body right now. There's a lot of editing I gotta do here.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
There, look, it's a baby.
Oh, it seems
If
like
you see the
Aw,
screen
it
turn
looks
dark a little bit, it's because
adorable.
I'm quickly
That thing is-
snipping clipping.
Aww. Look at its little black tail.
Oh, I got this way as
I
well.
like its little
That's what it
tummy.
looks like in its adult
I
form.
like the tummy.
It probably tastes pretty good. You know?
Yeah,
I was gonna eat it.
Actually, I don't think so, right? Because I feel like most animals that eat meat, assuming it eats meat, actually don't taste
Here
good.
you have the baby.
I don't know. Like, what if it eats chicken? Isn't
I
that gonna be
apologize
like
for
an
my
extra chicken?
desktop noises.
No, because it's like rotting flesh, so think about it, it breaks it down and it tastes all nasty, but whereas like with cows and chickens, they eat like non-living things, so they usually
is
taste
true.
pretty good.
I'm gonna already
I
pull
don't
up the
know.
Wikipedia.
I never had one, so
That's my theory. My theory is that
it's a good theory.
animals that eat only herbs and stuff are tasty.
So
So
the
is that
meaning
why
of the-
people eat bugs?
I think that's why people don't taste good.
I wonder how I would
Trust
taste
me,
if
I've
somebody...
tried them.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
you-
what?
Wait,
What?
are we interviewing a cannibal
Yeah,
today?
this is a PG cast. This is a PG cast, Gab.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
You
didn't
mean
say
the
anything.
gummy humans, right?
Well,
the humans that are shaped
I'm
like
gonna
gummies.
pull in.
I
I'm
meant
gonna
like
pull in
Sour
a little
Patch
fact.
Kids, that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
might-
pull
you
in a
might-
little
those are
fact
pretty
for the
yummy.
Aardwolf.
Those are pretty good.
They are definitely not extinct. They're doing very fine.
Yeah, they're doing very good.
They're doing very good. The population is
You know
good.
what? I'm
That's
so
the
glad
first
you
fact.
said
They're not
facts,
going
Faye.
extinct at all.
Faye, I have 5 more facts to add to you.
Oh.
Are you guys ready for these lovely 5 facts? Let's get into our first subject today, the 5 facts. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
ready.
Fact number 1. How many fingers do you guys have?
Fuck. 10?
10?
How about on every separate hand? How many fingers do you have for one hand?
2?
5.
5?
What if I told you these people, these little creatures, have 5 toes? Every single toe has 5 toes. Now,
Wait, what?
it is really interesting.
Am I hearing that right? A toe has a
Yes.
toe?
This is unbelievable.
lying.
No. The animal has 5 toes.
I
So,
feel like-
on every
They do
foot,
have 5 little toe beans. That's true. Well,
you know,
5?
but it does restrict them.
No, that's
when
6.
they're-
No, it should have 6 toe beans.
No, I just looked it up.
No, they should have 6 because of the middle one, right?
No, they have 5 toes.
That's,
And it
Oh,
prevents
never
them
mind.
from running.
Uh,
These are...
That's a problem.
Hey, these are the facts!
I'm sorry,
are the
yeah,
5
but
facts.
shut up.
Oh my god.
I thought you
These
said they
are the
had.
5 facts, man!
Wait, why are you saying they have toes on toes? You mean toes on feet?
They have 5 toes! Alright,
Right,
they have
okay,
5
5
toes
toes.
on every foot. On every
Okay.
foot they have. They have 4
Okay.
feet, guys.
Sweet.
And each foot has
Wait,
5
now you
toes.
said they had. Okay.
Oh my god.
I got it. I got
oh
it.
my god, this is
Got it.
terrible.
Got
this-
it.
Gotta calm down there, buddy.
He's a bad teacher.
All right, I'll just pull in some facts.
I actually have a couple more facts, Faye.
Can I pull in one of my facts and then you continue on with your
sure.
How about y'all
Excellent.
take turns
The
on?
Yeah, we'll
Aardwolf
take
has
yeah,
turns.
we'll
I'll
take turns.
continue with another fun fact. The Aardwolf, its name originated, of course, from the beautiful language of the Dutch and the Afrikaans, where it
Nice.
basically means, in a direct translation, Earth Wolf.
Ard.
Yeah.
That's what
Faye,
ard
I shouldn't
means?
let you do these because that was one of our future subjects.
Well, oops.
But
We'll get back to
And
that.
we're running low on subjects. All right. Next fact. Did you know they have sticky tongues?
Oh.
Like, if you threw a ball at it, it would stick on their tongue. Did you know
like
that?
tape.
Oh, it makes a lot of
they've
sense.
got like glue saliva.
So, like, when they lick something, when they go to eat an insect, they lick down on the ground, and they just stick it right on that insect. That insect
Mini
isn't
fact,
running away from them.
These aardwolves are not hunting large animals. They mostly hunt insects.
Oh, so
Yes.
they eat bugs.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
bug boys.
I
They're
was
from the Lion King.
not expecting that. It looked
They-
carnivorous, or like.
they-
I mean, that's still is that carnivore? Yeah,
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
a
That is
carnivore.
yes, because they
Yeah.
eat bugs. Yeah, yeah, of course.
They like to eat termites mostly.
Termites,
They're
Termites.
like larves.
termites.
All right.
And they are in the Hyaenidae. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's the family hyenas essentially. So
Yeah,
they
see,
are.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
are
it looked like, which is why I thought they would eat like bigger animals, or at least like scavenge off of them.
Yeah, they look very terrifying. Like honestly, if I saw this in the wild, I would be. Hyenas are very scary creatures.
I think it looks a lot cuter than the aardvark everybody was gushing about earlier.
Yeah, definitely. No
That-
Okay,
offense
guys.
to you and
Ugly.
Faye.
Well, you might think that's cute, but have you ever wondered? Here's our third fact. How do they poop? How do you wonder?
Their
I
butt.
These
think
things
it will
have to
use its
poop.
digestive system.
Does it lift up its tail? Does it
Yeah,
squat
of course
down?
it does.
These are the questions. How does it poop?
It
Certainly.
sits down, gets its tail out of the way, just like a normal dog. I'm assuming.
Yes.
But you are the fact
Okay.
man.
The fact man, I will tell you how they poop. Are you ready for this lovely, lovely type of way they poop?
Yes.
These
Okay.
animals, currently to this webpage, they run around in a circle, sniffing the area for a nice smelling patch of grass. Then they dig a little hole. According to this, I'm not sure this is 100% correct at all. But they dig a little hole and then they squat in it and they poop. Just like a normal
cat.
human. Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
Very much
I mean that
so.
makes sense. Don't lions do that too or something so that they can like keep the area kind of clear of their scent?
I guess. I don't.
They
I'm
at
not
least they
online.
try. I think it's too stinky anyway, so it kind of like the scent is kind of there anyway, even if it's
It's just-
underground.
You know, at least it has manners when it poops. You know.
It does have
Uh,
manners, so like people don't step on it. So that's nice of it. It's very
Yeah.
kind.
It's a very kind animal. It has nice manners.
Yes, it does.
Faye, did you know they were called earth wolves at a time?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yep. Yeah,
What?
because
Yeah.
I am Dutch, so I know that Aard means earth.
Ard.
Yeah.
Ard.
Aard,
Alright.
as
Aard.
we would say it in the Dutch accent. Aard.
Art.
Yep,
Why is it a T and not a D?
because we
Why does it sound
pronounce
like
the
T?
D as a T most of the
So
time.
then what's T?
It's T.
So T is T, and so
We
do y'all have
mix
D?
up. It's very hard sometimes to distinctive the difference between the D and the T in our language. I don't know why though. Our language is kind of dumb.
What's the next
This-
fact?
The
Alright.
last
Are we done here? Alright, the next fact here is that it looks like a zebra, like I previously stated. I should have wrote better facts.
You really should
Um,
have.
And those were our 5 facts of subject number
I
1.
can bring in another fact, which I found very interesting, is if you look at the skeleton, it seems to have a bit of, like, a dropped hind end, aka known as the back legs, you know, the
Yeah,
back of
I was
the-
thinking so too, which is
of
why I
the
kind of thought it
Aardwolf.
looked like a hyena.
Yeah, but, like, the back, like, kind of dropped. It kind of, like, reminds me of how breeders like to breed German Shepherd. Since, for some reason, that is very pretty when it's dropped for some reason, even though it's really not that good for the skeleton. And I find it very interesting that this animal has that naturally. Yep,
That is very interesting.
I found that
is-
very interesting.
it does have a little slope. It looks like it's hunched
Yeah, it's
over
a little
like
slope,
hyena.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's very nice. Alright, I think we should move into our second subject here.
How tall is it?
How can... Oh, no, Faye.
Oh.
This one's more important.
Oh.
How well do you think, if it could speak, would it do in a rap battle? How well would this animal
It's a
do?
pretty good question. I'd say that it would do pretty okay.
I think it could drop some bars.
I'm gonna go play the sound of an aardvark real quick.
An Aardwolf, you mean?
Aardwolf.
Filmed the first
Same.
episode.
Sorry, it's because we filmed the first episode, and
Yeah.
you know,
We're
it
coming
was
straight
similar.
into
You know,
the
just
second.
kind of like, you know. Let me see if this video has it. Oh God,
It's what's called an
I want to hear what it sounds like. I don't want to have any other videos.
Oh, we're cutting this part out.
Are we cutting this part out?
I don't know. We're just
I
really
just
not.
want to see an Aardwolf say something, and I'm looking for conversate people. Well, I'm
How would
looking.
it sound? Hey, okay, Gab. Can you make a sound of an Aardwolf? How do you think it would sound like?
I think it would sound like a hyena, where it goes like that.
All right. Now, Gab, you're gonna be an Aardwolf. Now, Jaxery, my main boy, can you drop a beat down in rapping?
No.
Oh,
No.
I don't do that kind of stuff. Derp.
Gab, can you drop a beat down in rapping?
I guess so. You mean
All
like
right.
you mean go like you want me to lay down a beat for you to rap in Aardvark?
Yeah, in Aardwolf, Aardwolf. I'll sound exactly
yes.
like him. All right, give me a beat.
Yes. Alright.
All
Go on.
right,
Easy.
Aardwolf.
Go on.
Aardwolf. He's a wolf, JK. He's not a wolf. He's a fake animal from outer space. He's a new animal in our space. He's yellowish with vertical stripes. He bends down and he takes a dump. Aardwolf. You're not giving me a beat at all. This
That's
is
pretty
so
good.
horrible.
Yeah,
So
that was really
Hey,
good.
I laid it down
Derp,
pretty good. I think it was good.
Derp, I have a critique.
Oh,
Everything.
oh,
If you
Just,
happen to go to
just
this event,
change it all.
when you come to this
I
event,
think that's fair.
oh, that's
You
that's
you
a good
rhymed
critique.
you rhymed space with space.
Why can't I?
I mean, how else would you rhyme space with space?
You don't put space, put like something else, like face, lace, case.
Can you do it better, Jaxery? Come over here and prove me wrong. Or I am the competent. I am too good. All right.
Fine then, you're amazing. You're a great Derp. I'm not in the
Thank
mood
you.
to rap because I'll admit I do not
That's
have
right.
a voice made for rapping.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, Derp, that's right. You are the supreme one.
Yes, the only one who can rap. That was so terrible rapping. Oh
I was
my
kind
god.
of expecting you just to do like I thought you were gonna do the noise they made.
Oh,
I thought that's
Why
you
can't
want me
I
to do
find
that?
the noise they
Yeah,
made?
I thought you were gonna do it in their native language.
All right. Let me do it in their native language.
Oh no.
I'm having a real big struggle with finding these.
Maybe we should
noise.
just move on
Yeah,
Wait, hold
I can't
on.
find the noise for them for some reason. It's very hard to find it.
These animals are very well and unloved. We need to give every animal its deserved
The
love.
fun thing, though, it most of the time weighs 7 to 15 kilos, or I don't know what LB stands for.
They're obese?
No, LB.
Oh.
You know, like weight. What does that mean in Americans?
I don't know. We're not smart enough. That's
What?
not pounds.
Pounds, I
If
guess
it's
15
not
to 33 pounds, but it's 7 to 15 kilograms.
Alright, Faye, we're not here to do math. We're moving on to the second subject. Alright, guys, I need you all to predict. Close your eyes, close your, minds, and just
Okay.
think. Where do these animals live? Where in the world would they live?
Are we still talking about the Aardwolf?
Yeah.
Yes. What other
Yeah.
animal?
I
would we
think it
talk
would
about?
probably live in the desert. I'm gonna assume
Alright.
I feel like it would be the
a very dry climate, very sunny.
I think there
Alright.
would probably be grass there because they need to eat the insects.
That's a good
I don't
point.
know
good.
if there's many insects in the desert besides like scorpions and whatnot. Maybe because anthills and whatnot. Maybe in the desert.
You know,
Yeah.
I would also like
Oh, wow.
think of like kind of like a deserty, maybe some nature, someplace, some grass. You know, not really something too exciting of an area to live for them.
Well, you guys are mostly correct. They live in East Africa, and a very it's separate from other populations of animals. It's very humid there. It's very grassy, like you said, but there is some desert terrains around it. But it's mostly grassy for the insects to be there, or from what I can see. And they really like that type of area. So, the more you know, that's where they live. Our next subject would be what would happen if these things had wings. How scary? How scary would it be if these things had wings and could fly?
I mean, I don't think it'd be that scary because they still only eat bugs, so it's like
Yeah.
not really a problem.
That
What
is
if they
that
could
is
do
fair.
is just fly near you and just lick your hair?
But it would stick to your hair.
Yeah, I think that would be the only terrifying fact about it. Because
What
I don't
if
want
it
to just
ripped out your hair and just created a bald spot? That'd be terrible.
dude, I would be terrified to go anywhere in Africa that's
People-
I mean, already with hyenas and scared, but
Just licks you and gives you a monk patch. Now that's terrifying.
Oh my god, imagine their
Holy sh-
droplets coming down from the sky. Now that is more intense than a
You guys are
bird, dude.
thinking about how it can fly. I'm
Wait, do
thinking
that.
about how it consumes about 250,000 termites during one single
Wow.
night.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
it has to, I imagine.
That's a lot of
considering that,
termites.
yeah, it's gotta make up the calories.
Yeah,
Jesus
How else is
Christ.
it gonna live?
those poor termites.
It does a lot of running. Also, I listened to a sound clip of it growling though. I didn't get the call. I just got the sound of it growling.
How did it
And it-
sound?
It sounded pretty terrifying, honestly.
Oh, that is concerning when they do sound terrifying. I would
Yeah.
hate to have these flying above my house during nighttime and just hear them screech across the area. You know what I mean?
I feel like
That's
as
pretty-
a species would go extinct. No tool's gonna fix that besides a gun.
Huh.
Actually, no, never mind.
Maybe we give them a cup of warm milk, they'll shut up.
I don't think they drink milk
Why not, Jax?
because we
I
put a
think-
bunch of sugar on our milk. That'll probably kill
Oh.
them.
That is true. What if they attacked cows though then?
Then we either shoot them or toss a banana at them and they'll leave.
Oh
us
no. Think about the dangerous situations they would get. If they tried to attack a cow and they couldn't attack it anymore. Their tongue
Why
would
would
be
they
stuck
attack
to
a
it.
cow
Yeah,
when they mostly
I
eat
know,
insects?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
I don't know. They want milk.
What?
You want to listen to the growl, Faye?
I do. Can you send me the link?
I sent the YouTube video in the Discord. I already have the timestamp, so it should automatically load it up. Listen to a growl.
Oh.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
a
wow.
sweet monster sound, like an angry dog. Doesn't sound too menacing,
Wow.
but they don't seem
It does
too
sound
violent.
scary. It does sound
That
scary.
was
I will
beautiful.
say
Thank
that.
you, Gaff, for finding that clip.
If anything,
is-
I feel like Aardwolves do a lot more good than bad because I don't really like termites.
Also,
That is
it's a lot smaller than I envisioned it. Like, for some reason, I thought it looked bigger. You know what I mean? Until I saw it next to that, like, man, and then I was like, oh,
to
it's
be
actually
fair,
quite small.
An Aardwolf is about 55 to 80 centimeters long. Well, that's long, but how high?
It does make sense though that it's not any bigger. It would be a
God,
carnivore.
it's so small.
Oh,
The
it's
dog
about
looks like a mini hyena.
40 to 50 centimeter tall at the shoulders. That's a correct thing. How long they are doesn't matter. They're very short.
That makes sense, because if it were any bigger, then I think it would need to eat, like, scraps rather than bugs.
So 40 to 50 centimeters is about 16 to 20 inches. For
That
you
is
Americans.
interesting. All right, boys. Our next subject here today is I was asking earlier. These guys were talking about the Aardwolf, and they weren't sure if it was a wolf or a different type of creature in their minds. Now we know what it is. I have a question.
Oh.
Does it have complicated issues with its existence? Do you ever think it just ponders what it is?
No.
Why do people call it a wolf? No?
I don't
think it has a
you and I are
concept of
certain.
thinking that. That's our curse
But-
as human beings. We can think about that dumb stuff.
But what if it can? What if it could?
It definitely doesn't. It's too busy trying to eat like 20,000 or million termites every day. It
Do
doesn't
you
have
think
time
in
to
their
No,
mind, it's just
250,000.
always like, I have to eat 250,000 by the end of the day, and they just count one by one, every single one
Then
they
it
eat.
also
Is
has
that
to
what they
worry
do?
about reproducing and that kind of stuff.
That too. There's too many
what it
things
makes.
going on at once.
Is he
No, they're all
constantly
worrying
stressed?
about eating.
Yeah,
and
exactly. They're
taking care of-
constantly looking for survival. They don't have time to ponder the universe.
Have you ever seen that you ever seen that episode of Rick and Morty where Morty gets the ability to read what animals are thinking?
Yeah.
Is
And,
this,
like, all of them
is
are
this
just
one of
thinking
the
about
new
normal
episodes?
like
I don't remember.
survival, while squirrels are thinking about taking over the world.
Yeah. Well, wow. I think
I
think
forgot this
one would
episode.
be
What season was
struggling.
this, Juxtery?
I think that was like either in season 1, 2, or 3. But
God
it's not
darn,
any
I
of the
gotta
I
early-
think it was
Watched that
season
one
1
time.
or 2. It might have been early season 2.
Let me see if I could find it real quick. Let me pull.
Hey,
pull it
have
up
not.
real
I ain't gotta. Wait, well, hold on. Isn't this PG? Isn't Rick and Morty an adult cartoon?
We haven't
Um,
said any bad things.
Yeah,
Nope.
but like,
Okay,
it's still
moving
an adult
on.
cartoon.
Now,
Because I think we could talk about it, but I don't think I can show anything. Also, copyright.
guys, I sort of ran out of subjects, so if you guys want to.
Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. They seem to be having art wolves in Cincinnati Zoo. I still don't know what that is. Cincinnati Zoo?
It's a zoo in
Founded in 1873. Damn.
yeah.
Are you like trying to DDoS me here?
What? What am I doing?
No, never mind.
Ooh,
Never mind.
that's some fun behavior stuff that the Aardfort does. What does the Aardfort do in his life? They seem to be very shy. And they like to sleep in burrows by day, so they're night creatures.
Oh, some night
Uh,
boys.
Let me
Night
read
boys in
this.
Africa.
Ooh,
Africa
and during
seems to
the
have
winter,
all the
they
animals.
how do you say that word? I'm Dutch. I'm not English. Dermal feeders. This happens during the coolest periods as they stay at the night to conserve heat. So that's when they go out on day. How interesting. Well, they also have been mistaken for being very solo animals, kind of like a lone wolf, but in fact they are very much living in pairs with their young. It's very cool. They're quite territorial animals as well. Let me see here. Oh, they were also some fight, and apparently when they fight, they'll do soft clucking. Which I
Alright.
would love to know what that would sound like. A
Alright.
fight will occur, which accompanied with soft clucking.
So are they
What
like
does that mean?
chickens?
Horse barking? They're gonna go like...
So they fight.
Does that mean they kind of go like...
So are they like Ugandan knuckles
That's
when
what
they're
I'm,
coming
that's
to fight
what I'm
each other?
assuming.
They just like
I
go
like to
clucking?
think it's like that.
They don't physically fight, they just like cluck at each other.
No, they
Whoever
still
wants to
fight, but they
win.
also cluck.
Oh, so while they're throwing punches, they cluck.
Yeah.
So is it like the human form of ah? Or is it just like random clucking noises?
Oh, this is very interesting. Apparently when food is very, like not around, there's not a lot of food to find, most of the time their very, like, strict territorial, system just gets thrown out of the window because surviving is more important to them than territories.
Wow.
It's kind of wholesome.
They are friendly animals to each other.
But they're also kind of, like, dickheads for just, you know...
Hey!
Faye, careful with your words.
Oh,
Hey.
no! I just realized what I said! I'm so sorry. You gotta bleep
PG
it.
friendly class.
I'm so sorry. Apologies!
This is definitely our second episode already, Faye. You should notice.
I just didn't make this mistake in the first episode. That's the issue. Anyways.
Talking about territories, though.
Anyways,
did you
the
know?
territory is marked by both the female and the male.
Oh.
Yeah.
Faye, how do you think they protect their territories, though, from other animals?
Well, by, of course, signaling to each other, hey, this is my territory, get the fuck out. Oh god, I hate this. I can't. I just want to say swear words, but I can't.
Does it have
they-
to be
they-
PG? Can
Does
we
it
not?
have to be? Can I also just
I feel like that's too hard. Why are we doing this on hard mode?
I allow you to be on PG, it's just gonna be
It's not gonna change
disaster.
anything! Oh,
No, it's gonna be a disaster. You're gonna be like, how does it frick? And I'm gonna be like, oh no.
why would I want to
I feel like
no.
that. Just let her say it. I want to say
Oh
things
well,
too.
oh well.
No.
They,
No.
I want to say lots of things.
This is our second episode.
hey, what's
We
the
have
worst thing
standards in
you've
this
ever heard?
established- We have standards in our established podcast. There will be no cursing.
Who are we aiming at, children?
I don't know. People.
What is our targeted audience?
Do babies like listen to
Why
this
are
on
we
their morning
talking
commute?
about why are we talking about our problems of the podcast in the podcast? You think this would be off the podcast knowledge, but no.
We
Oh my
were
God.
just chilling in a VC and you're like, hey,
Can
wanna go
I,
on a
can I
podcast
talk
and
about
we-
how they mark their territories? Okay,
Oh boy.
they both
Talk
have
about it.
developed anal glands,
Ah,
which they
I like to,
extrude a black
Hey.
substance that is smeared on rocks
Hey, wait, are we
or
actually-
grass.
This is a PG
What
cast.
do you mean this is educational?
it's educational, yes. Keep going.
It's educational.
It's
About
its
5
glands.
millimeters long streaks.
Continue.
You know what? I bet its glands are very beautiful because this
They're
creature is
they're
a beautiful
black.
animal.
I bet they're nasty, and they probably smell nasty.
Yeah.
Why are you worried about the smell?
Whoa.
Because
that
I
brings
mean that's
us-
what the glands are all about, so that they
How
can ward off other
interesting. They
creatures.
often
You know
like
what?
their
You know what, guys? We're gonna
termite
cancel
mounds.
this whole podcast now. It's over. It's been a good run.
Okay,
Um,
wait. You can just cut out
But
the
there's
whole
so
part
many
where
more
it was
interesting
TV.
things. Like the fact that
Look,
they have up to 10
Here's our
glands
second
within their
Here's our
territory.
sixth subject, Faye. Are you ready for our sixth subject, Faye?
How fast can it run?
No.
How would it do in a race against humans?
It'd probably lose because they have 5 toes, and it said it decreases their amount of running speed. So
You think though? It looks a little bit bigger than my small dog, and my small dog runs pretty fast. It's really hard to catch my small dog.
But how many
it has
toes does
four
your
toes.
small dog have?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
it
a
was a
dog,
five?
so I imagine it's got the same amount of toes as any dog.
Yeah.
It could be mentally injured, not physically injured.
Totally.
Mentally
What is it gonna do?
injured.
Bully it?
Look, our next subject is if it could swim. Do you think this animal could swim?
Yes.
It'd be a terrible swimmer, I think, because
It
it's got
could,
small
definitely.
legs.
Yeah. But
can
it has to take a
definitely
bath
swim.
somehow, so I guess it does get in the water. Do you think it like doggy paddles? Or
Yeah.
like
I
think
think
it
it
swims
avoids
like a
the water.
dog.
I think it avoids
would make
avoids
sense.
it.
I would say.
I think
I'd
it just
say-
drinks water. You know what
I
I mean?
think
It just
it
goes to
likes
legs and
water.
it chills out by the edge of it, but it doesn't go in the
I'm
water.
bringing conflict in here. I think they love water.
I don't
You
think
think-
so.
I
You think
think
they love
do,
water?
Gaff.
Hey, let me see if I can
Explain.
find a
Because
video.
there are no bugs in the water. Why would they love water?
I think
There is
they would
water bugs.
absolutely love it. Absolutely.
No, but most of the bugs don't live near the water.
But they
Also,
Or live
they
in the
need
water.
though to live.
Yeah,
Look,
but
maybe
they
their
can get
tongues
water
get too
without
sticky.
jumping in. You know what I mean? So they wouldn't want to jump in the water with their stubby little legs.
Oh man.
yeah, but their tongues get sticky. They need to unstick them, you know?
I think they need
No, they
water
need
to
to
make
keep
it
enough
sticky.
dirt.
They need to keep the tongue sticky.
But then how they need the what if there's so much dirt they can't even lick the termites anymore? They need to get rid of the dirt, so they drink the water.
Well, I'm not saying they don't drink water. I just think they don't like water, you know, for swimming.
So like a cat ish?
Yeah, exactly. They just stay away from it. It's not very
And-
smart to jump in.
What about you, Jaxery? You're gonna be our tiebreaker here, because I'm gonna side with Jax. Or Gav in this one.
I think it likes water.
I don't know. There's no videos of it swimming. I have a feeling that
I'd
they
say it
are
would
very
like it.
hydrophobic.
Just because there's no video proof of this, I still believe, you know? If there's no videos of it being near water, thus there is no evidence that it would like water. Or
Wow.
that it
Illegal to own
wouldn't
one as
like
a
water,
pet.
or that it would like water, so...
That is a good question. Would you want to own one as a pet? Personally, no. To
I don't
keep the
think
amount of
they
termites
are-
in your house?
No, I wouldn't like, no.
No. I don't think would be a good pet.
I'll just have my cat. I think that's a better pet.
But Faye, if you could own a pool and throw it in the water and see if it swims if you
I
own
mean,
one.
I could, but like, I know. Just no.
Wow. This has been very fun. But I think we should start wrapping it up. And our first wrap up is your overall thoughts on our lovely Aardwolf.
Alright, my
Okay,
thoughts...
so actually,
You go first,
real
Gav.
quick, I wanted to say that I'm surprised because you know the anus glands you were talking about? Apparently, it applies not a stinky but a sweet smelling substance to objects.
How interesting.
I have no idea. How is it
Thank
sweet?
you for bringing in that fact, Gaff. That makes things way
How-
more interesting.
How did scientists figure that out?
They
They
just
smelt
went
it.
up to it and gave it a good woof. That's what happened.
Got on all floors and sniffed it.
Gross.
Stay curious, y'all.
We're wrapping up the podcast.
You know,
I thought we were gonna give our thoughts on it, but sure.
Yeah.
Kinda like-
yeah.
it's kind of like rocks, though. You know how like
we're gonna
geologists.
shush you up, Gav. We're gonna shush you up.
It's
All
kind of
right.
like how geologists lick rocks. Cause did you know geologists like to lick their rocks to see what kind of texture it's got? I learned that when I was in my geology class. They're
Are
like,
you sure
and it has
you weren't licking the rocks? Like,
No,
were
they
you
licked
this
them.
geologist?
because I was reading through my book. And it said it has a certain taste, a salty taste to this rock. And I was like, interesting.
What
So
rock
scientists like to lick rocks. Yes.
Scientists, like,
is-
that's what we learned today.
Scientists will do all sorts
Ah.
of things.
I
They
mean,
do
it's
anything
for
for
science,
science.
right?
Exactly, it's for science. That's what they always say for science.
That's what you say right before you lick a rock. Science.
Every time you lick a rock, it's for science.
I will.
Science.
I've actually licked a rock fairly recent.
How many people do you think have died from licking rocks?
I wonder.
I
I
bet
didn't die. That's for
15
sure.
people. 15
I know
people
definitely
have
some people did when they were licking lead or uranium.
Let me
Yeah,
look
exactly.
up.
Exactly. Like the scientist was like, "Okay, so I'm gonna taste it now," and then like the next second he's on the floor.
Like, hello, are you there? What does it taste like?
What does it taste like, bro?
Guys, today I'm gonna try tasting out the new cyanide pill that the CIA just
We are a
invented.
PG cast out here,
We are
always
not.
informing the people about the glands
Yeah.
of the inside.
Guys, you can't die from licking rocks.
You can't.
You can't. It says
okay.
right here. Don't be afraid to lick rocks in your lab set. Most
Okay, it
minerals
says in
won't
your
hurt
lab
you.
set. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
but
they're
that's
talking
in the
about the
lab.
set. Yeah,
We're
that's
talking
talking
about
about
the real life.
yeah, a
When you go out
controlled
into the
environment.
wild. Yeah.
Like, what if you find like a curious rock and you're like,
It's the
and you
same.
lick it?
It's the same. Some minerals may
mean,
hurt
what if
you,
the
but
rock
just
is
having a
actually
lick of it shouldn't.
What if you're in
kill
a
you.
cave and you just decide to lick the wall? You know, you just like, I gotta
Well,
know
I
what it
think
tastes
you
like.
won't really die from licking the rock itself, really, but maybe some like other bacteria
Maybe
that
bacteria.
might live on there.
Yeah,
That's not
okay.
specifically dying from the rock, right? Because
So
it's
then a
the
lick doesn't
bacteria
hurt.
that just happened to be on that rock. You know, you could have also went to another rock that would be the exact same like that rock, and you wouldn't die from it because there weren't those same bacteria on it.
But what if you swallow the saliva that you licked the rock with?
And
You know what I mean?
raises more questions. I wonder.
Because, like, I imagine, right, if you lick the rock,
You're
obviously,
still
if
safe.
you spit it
You
out,
guys
then
want to
it's
test
fine.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Who here
mean,
is willing to lick a rock and then take the
Okay.
saliva from the rock and then lick
So-
that saliva and see what
I-
happens?
will not do it.
I have
I
a rock
will-
nearby, but
Oh,
I don't think I
Derp!
wanna do that.
I will
You can
admit
test it
that I
right
have-
now.
I vote
I have
Dirt
done
to
very
lick the rock.
dangerous things.
There,
Are we
please
really
lick the
doing
rock.
this right now?
Yeah,
Alright,
lick the rock.
Currently, right here, we have two options. I have a rock from Yellowstone Park,
Oh.
and I have a rock
Oh.
from a river. So, make
Well,
your choice.
I'd say go for
Wait,
the
no, I
Yellowstone
want you.
Park one.
No, I want him to lick both and compare tastes.
Taste test.
Yeah, yeah, taste test. Taste and texture tests, like which one's
Now-
rough, which one's smooth, which one
The
tastes
one
better than the
from
other.
Yellowstone Park has a texture because a fossilized leaf is inside of it, and I found it.
A
So,
fossilized leaf.
Lick
Oh,
it!
no, it tastes like tea.
Lick it.
alright. I'm gonna lick it?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Alright.
What does it taste
How
like?
is it? Does it taste like tea?
It's rough. It definitely has that pebble taste. You know when people throw pebbles in your mouth, you're like, ugh! You know what I mean? It
Oh, yeah.
has that taste.
Definitely.
Wait, people throw pebbles at you?
Alright. Let's lick the other rock now. This is so dumb! Only in this podcast you get people licking rocks.
It's for science.
Great way to finish it off.
Oh, it is true. It is true. The second rock tastes weird. It has more layers. It has a little salty taste. It gives me that texture. I don't know if I'm gonna die tonight, guys. It might be over. But
See, I told you,
Fun on next
scientists do this all
podcast.
the time. It's good
Yeah.
for science.
Derp, you're
The
gonna
more you know.
die before the third episode.
You might be
Oh,
the first
okay.
person to die from a rock. How do you feel?
So, out of both, which one tasted better?
Sure.
I will say, not the Yellowstone Park rock. It's actually the rock I found in the lake.
Why is that? Is it because it had kind of like a salty flavor to it?
Oh,
I think
running
while
down it.
Yellowstone has a lot of rocks there, there's also a lot of tourists there, and it can infect the ocean and stuff like that. So, other than in
There's
your
no
natural
oceans in
river,
Yellowstone Park.
there is now. It's called the Big Ocean Lake.
That's in Germany, near the Black Forest, Derp.
Oh. Shh. You know what? Moving on. Let's wrap up our final thoughts on the Aardwolf.
Can I start?
Faye, you would love to begin.
Yeah,
Go.
I would love to begin. I think the Aardwolf is a very unique creature. I love the fact that it's kind of like in the hyena family. I like hyenas. They're cool little they're cute little wolfies, you know. And yeah, I just think they're very neat. And I hope they will stay to exist for a much longer time. Yep,
Right.
that's it. I just think they're neat.
Gav, do you have any opinions on this lovely creature?
Despite its like ugly growl and like its weird hind legs, I think it is kind of cute, and I like the stripes that it has, and also the mohawk on its back.
The stripes are awesome.
Yeah, I think stripes make a lot of things look cool.
All right. Jexery, do you have any opinions on this animal you'd like to share us?
Close thing. Okay, actually, I think it's a really interesting animal. I like it a lot. You know, it's like a cat mixed with a hyena.
Yeah.
And
What
is-
rating? What rating would you give it from 1 to 10?
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Okay,
That's
I think
fair.
I'd give it like
Actually,
I think
no, 7
I
out
give
of
it a
10,
6.
actually.
I give it a 6 because no, yeah, I kind of agree. Like, there's not a lot of originality to it. It's kind of just taking what a zebra
True.
and what a hyena has and
Just making
combining
a
them
It's
both.
it's literally just a hyena with stripes.
Yeah, it's
it's
a hyena zebra.
It's
Yeah,
So
I
I
would,
give
think,
it,
I would think I would give it like a 6.5.
yeah, I give it a 6 because I do think it's cuter than hyenas. So there's that.
Yeah, but
Personally,
would
I think
it's-
this animal is really cool. It is very kind to its own other types of animals. It's not mean and nasty. It'll share its territory. It'll share its water. They have some cool like features with a sticky tongue, and they like termites, and they're very aggressive, and they cluck at each other and poop kindly. I mean, those are all interesting facts I never knew about this animal.
They
and
do
now we
cluck.
Manners.
That's
Now,
kind of cool.
As our second episode, we are gonna decide if an aardvark or an aardwolf is better. Faye, you want to give us a drum roll? And the answer is, personally, I don't think so.
Personally, I think so. Aardvarks are ugly.
You want to fight?
I'm not gonna
Aardvarks
lie,
have
its
huge
stripes
noses.
are really cool.
Alright.
If I were here on the last episode, I would have said that aardvarks are a 3 out of 10 animal.
Yeah, same.
Well, the score I
Here's
gave
the
it
thing.
last time, I think, I don't know.
Aardwolves are better than
I don't know if I would put I don't know yet. I think Aardwolf and the
Okay,
Aardvark.
we need to make a decision. We can't.
I
can't
think
stay
the
here forever.
Aardwolf and the Aardvark are both really cool, and I'm gonna put the decision on you, Derp, because I think they're equally cool.
I will let our host decide, and they all decided that the Aardwolf is
Aardwolf
better. So
It's
Aardwolf
Kid
is
and
better.
puppy.
Aardwolf is
It is
better.
better than an Aardvark.
Yeah.
There we go.
Factually.
So where can everybody find you, Jaxery?
No, wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to
Like-
promote yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even on social media.
Oh,
Man, you're living the good life.
he's living the the
Yeah.
Aardwolf life. No social media needed.
Gaff,
terrible.
would you like to promote anything of yourself?
Honestly, I have nothing to promote either.
Alright.
And these are our true boys from Africa that were
They're
explorers.
not, they're Texans. They're very much Texans.
And we are not animal experts. I mean, we do know a little bit about cats and dogs, but like,
Yeah, you know about cats.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're
a
two
little
cat
bit more
people.
about dogs.
They're very much two cat people.
I love our African boys. They're so great.
They're not African.
Dirt.
Hey, where can people find you at?
Where can people? Well, like I said in the first episode, you can follow me on Instagram, where I should, when this comes out, have changed my username to Fabian, with basically just Fabian, but before the well, after the I, it has also an added E, so it also spells bean kind of funny thing. You can follow me on there, and I have some other links there listed as well.
Alright. As always, you can find me at Derp Marcos on Instagram and YouTube. And this has been Derpiology. Bye, guys!
Bye-bye!
You guys want to say bye? Bye!
Bye.